Let's get a stream. AFL KO. We're live. We are live and kicking. Just need a stream to work, like usual. Oh, good morning, and welcome to the stream. Just finding a good stream. For some reason, Fox 504 has been a pain in the backside. But welcome to the channel. Welcome to the game. It is way too early. I know it is too early. Oh, it's a mess. Everything's gross. Why is it Fox 504's not working? Come on. It might be a write-off if I can't get the stream going. Hi, Alex. Hi, Shanice. Hi, Duke. Bum. Hi, Nugget and Brooks. Hi, Dave. Hello, mate. I am just trying to find a stream. Hi, Cal. It's annoying because I've got a stream of the Hawthorn Essendon game. Ugh. I don't know why. BT Sport are only showing the Hawthorn Essendon game. Oh, I don't want that, do I? I need Fox 504, and I'm struggling to get it. And the game started. Ugh. Sorry about this, everyone. Sorry about this. Fox 504. Come on. Yeah, I'm struggling. Fox is the one channel that Fox 504 is not working. Literally all the other channels are working except Fox 504. How ridiculous is that? Bloody hell. Yeah. Well, I don't know why. Literally, all the others are working except 504. And I have no idea. It's like Watch AFL. Surely, if I go to Watch AFL, I can log in. Can I log in and watch? Because I'm a Swans member. Can I watch all the games? That how it would work? I don't know if that's the thing. Good job these games are long, right? Sorry, it's a bit of a disaster. Yeah, I am doing all right. I am doing okay. I got the Brisbane. I got the Brisbane game wrong. I think most people would have got the Brisbane game wrong, to be fair. But yeah, no, I've been doing okay on the. Um, I've been doing pretty well. I'm happy with my efforts in the tipping this week, for sure. If I've got up really early for nothing, I'm going to be gutted. Hmm. I am not sure what to do, guys. I'm just trying to find a dodgy stream now. And even then, I'm not managing. I haven't even got the game myself, to be fair. So that's the problem. I can't get a stream up myself. For some reason, it's not working. We can watch some netball, but I'm just struggling with the actual game. Let me try and get. I'm trying to get someone's logins for KO, maybe. Why is it not working? Otherwise, we'll be watching the rest. I said watching the rest of the Essendon game at this rate, which is a little bit annoying. Because I don't really want to watch that. Well, I do apologise about this. Sorry, I thought I would wear my Swans one. Well, I said I've got the. I've got BT Sports are showing the Hawthorn Essendon game, but that's all they're showing. They're not showing the other game. Don't really know what to do. Well, I tell you what, actually, some people show it on YouTube. Let's have a look if anyone's streaming it on YouTube. At the moment, well, I don't know, but the problem is, Jake, the issue is I haven't actually had anything through from Sydney to say about. I've not had anything through about the actual being able to watch it, which, yeah. What do you use? What do you use to watch it when you're a member, a global member? Let me turn the background noise up anyway, for starters.
If you're in opposition against the Hawks, you have to be on your game because they're prepared to do this. That is a 50-50 ball right through the corridor. It's going to come back this time. They'll keep attacking the Hawks. We know that's their style. Can the Bombers make them pay? Merritt got it off to Setterfield. Bounce, I'm not sure it was touched. It could be a goal. I reckon it is. No doubt from the umpire. Will Setterfield kicks his first.
Just when you need it, eh? Watch AFL.
Nice moment in the new colours coming across from Carlton. Started his career at the Giants, Will Setterfield, but looking to make this his home. He'll enjoy that.
Just know what my bloody login details are now. I forgot my password.
Where the Bombers have just got to sniff an opportunity. They created a turnover just before that.
No, I've not even registered on it.
Dangerous kick through the middle of the ground. They set up really well. They get the turnover, and then they had options going forward.
This is frustrating.
Could have been Shield. They were all charging there. Nice moment for him. His first goal in Bombers colours, but create those turnovers and score heavy.
Reeves got the tap. Merritt to Parrish, and then streaming off the back of the square is McGrath. Runs away from Newcomb with a couple of bounces. Delivers it deep inside 50. Jones worked underneath it. Good body work early by Blank.
Well, this is the first time
Hardwick's kick
I've not been able to find a stream.
He pokes one into the path of Moore. Impey had to be quick. Feeds it.
Yeah, no, as a global supporter or as a global member, you get
Here's Ridley. Opportunity for Jordan.
Nice goal by Essendon. As a global member, you get access to the games. But for the life of me, I don't know.
Defence is built off the back of pressure, and we see an exit closed out, and then a beautiful chase here, Davey. And just look at the ferocity of the Essendon boys after the Hawks. That's what creates the opportunity, and that was a beautiful finish.
Big effort from Jake Kelly there.
I can't work it out.
The Bombers got a head of steam up.
See again. I'll just try again. What a disaster. What a disaster. So if anyone can find me a stream, that would be great, because, as I said, I am not managing it. So I desperately need a stream.
Matchup.
Fox 504 and 503 are the two that are literally not working for me. Absolutely mad. No, it doesn't make any difference. Literally just that stream is not working for me. We might get there, but who knows? As you can see at the moment, as you can see, St Kilda are winning 14-6. So they've started off well. Let me switch. Well, I said this is the first time there's been a bit of a disaster. I've never not been able to get. Hopefully, we will get here at some point. Everything's having a bit of a meltdown. Everything's having a meltdown today. What is going on? We'll get there. I'm sure we will, just not straight away. God, I'm done it, honestly. Even this is going funny. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. It's all playing up now. Oh, my word. Okay, I think Jake's helping me out big time here. He's helping me out big time. If the VPN will work anyway with watching in Australia. Let's see. Might have some luck. Some luck. We got some luck. I think we do. Go, go, go. Come on, Foxtel. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Foxtel. We've got a game. We've got a game, everyone. Thank you so much, Jake. Right, we're on it.
Had a terrific season last year, eh? Suggestions were he was going to play a bit more inside if needed this year.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Jake.
Another player that's right in the middle of the best part of his career.
Okay, I think we're live. We've got it. Jake, you bloody legend. 15-7. 4 minutes and 30 to go. A wasted quarter, I'm so sorry, but we've got it now. Thank God for that, eh? Amazing. Jake, you're a legend. Okay. Right, let me put it in my Discord as well if anyone else needs to see it. What a mess. I know, I don't think it'll show in Discord.
I was about to say it'd be hard to get a possession in and around that contest, Wayne.
No, it's not going to show in Discord. That is the only issue with that. But I can see it, so that's what matters. Right. We're here. We're sorted. First quarter's almost about to finish, so what a late one. But thank you for sticking with me. Dockers. Boom. 2 points. We've sorted. We've sorted. Yeah. The game is on. I would say Essendon are pushing away. Essendon are really pushing away from Hawthorn. I just want to see what I actually predicted for that game as well. What were my predictions? But I said thank you so much for sticking around, guys, because People could have easily left.
6 touches and a goal in the first quarter. Everyone pushes up, gets the Sharon, but he's doing his damage closer to goal.
I wonder what the difference is in time now as well, because normally I'm behind by about a minute. Yeah.
Free kick, Saints. It'll come back. Steele. Had Sinclair short.
But yeah, I said thank you so much for sticking around. My God, it's actually started getting light outside. Saints. Yes, it's got to have gone over. Let's have a look at the votes. 52 votes in, 63% Dockers. They are the ones that people want to win. Yeah, 3:12 to go. It is just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 5:15, ready to stream.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I just thought as soon as that free kick was paid,
The roof's closed.
took off. And that has been the Achilles heels of Darcy on occasions where he just gets...
Is it bad weather in Melbourne?
as hard as he possibly can.
Why is the roof closed at the Marvel?
Hard towards goal, provide an option. Sinclair saw that, just got the power in his legs to kick it as deep as he possibly could, clear the numbers.
I still, I don't see a problem with Brisbane making top 8. I think the game yesterday, this is what I've said this already about, I said this already about Port Adelaide. You never know what team's going to turn up. You know, sometimes Port play incredible football. Sometimes they've been absolutely awful. There never seems to be an average game from them. So I think it was a fantastic result. Yeah, I think that was a fantastic result from Port, and it was just one of those days where Port played brilliantly. Do you think it's just a case? Do you think it's just a case where the roof's broken, the opening mechanism's broken? So screw it. It's just staying closed for the foreseeable future.
Held his position really well, so you can see the strength already that he possesses. He doesn't look like a big, stocky player, but
Yeah, I reckon that's the case.
off the ball, he held his ground really well.
He had an ankle injury last year, was a state rep as a kid. Got the late call, as was said. Long kick. It's a pretty
21-13, 2 minutes and 10 seconds gone.
Better goes in deep inside the forward 50. Marshall's just outside, so you'd like Marshall to go in there and equalise if you possibly can.
Frederick. Aish. Thinks about the switch. Sits it on Amira's head and Steele with the steal.
And really why he had to go short was Marshall was down the line as that advantage.
Big ball in.
Caminiti's there, Owens is there, Cox wins with his fist.
I don't think there's going to be a lot in this game. I would see this as a fairly even game at the moment. With what's going on, I certainly still predict Fremantle to win. It's a long, long ball. You've got to just kick it before you touch it. Kick it. St Kilda on the counter-attack. Oh. No. Going to get mauled.
The cavalry came for Fremantle. Young. Back to Frederick. Steele flicks it away. Fast there to lend a hand. Turned inside.
End-to-end stuff at the moment. Dockers are now pushing forwards.
Amira couldn't scoop it up from the grass. Crowd screaming. Wanted ball. Five back in.
It's absolute chaos. They've just found literally this last 2 minutes is fast pace, end to end. Dockers with the ball.
Wilson, he's caught, wrapped up, wing tackle, dropped it. No prior. Umpire said no free. Ball back out towards the
Absolute mayhem in this last little bit.
Hughes. Yeah, they're doing irrespective of that, Ross Lyon and the Saints fans will be
Wow,
absolutely
that was an intense minute there, back and forth.
Seconds remaining in the opening term. Time enough for a score to either team from this ball in from the wing.
Holding.
They are spent right now. The siren not far away for them.
It's never a nice feeling, Dwayne. First game of the year, first quarter. Played, as you said, at speed.
13. 10 seconds left.
Hill knew exactly where he was going. Henry had a chance. Chapman flicked that. It was at a throw. It was holding the ball.
Did Ed Sheeran and whatnot and Harry Styles, did they do stadiums or just arenas?
Marvel Stadium.
Or did they do, did they do just arenas or did they do, I'm sure Ed Sheeran did the Adelaide Oval, didn't he? I've got a feeling he did that.
But up 3-3-21 to Fremantle 2-1 13.
So yeah, that might do some damage to pitches when the AFL season is literally about to get underway.
Value means more with 10 chicken McGriddles for $3. So grab yours at Macca's today.
I might do this. Hang on, I might see if I can get the little stream up.
Wasn't it back there? Look.
Year after year, K after K, with Toyota Genuine Service, the feeling never fades. Oh, what a feeling, Toyota.
Oh, what a feeling.
It can be dangerously easy to steal your identity.
Hey, wait! My stuff.
Now it can be easy to get help with Norton Identity Advisor Plus. Our team of identity restoration specialists is...
I could probably get away with that, look. Everyone sees what I'm seeing now. It's very small, but everyone sees it. Right, I can probably get into this now. As I said, what a weird mess up we've had with a delay there. But once again, thank you so much for sticking around with me. I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit. We don't need to hear adverts, do we? Even though these adverts are weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to know where people are from because I think this is a game when we watch AFL quite often, you know, people that join me aren't necessarily they're not necessarily the fans of each team because we find that people, you know, AFL fans will watch any AFL match. So it'd be awesome to know what teams you guys are actually supporting. Now, obviously, I know Dave Bell, he's Sydney Swans, but let me know what your others, who else you support. Does anyone here actually support St Kilda and Dockers? Let me know. Yeah, Simon, I'll have to contact them, Simon, because I am, yeah. It does say that it does say in the membership that I should have, yeah, live streaming access because it's global and then they give you the games. I don't know if they just give you the Sydney games or if they give you all the games. But if you look at memberships, if it loads up, and then you go to international, it says view membership. It does say watch every game live or on demand with a Watch AFL digital subscription, but I haven't received that digital subscription. So whether or not it's pending, I don't know. I don't know if there's something I've deleted or... I don't know. Right. So yeah, as I said, I knew Dave. I know Dave. Hope married life's treating you well, Dave. Duke Saints. There you go. Duke Saints. True Footy. Hello, True Footy. Hello, mate. I'm Sydney. Hang on. True Footy. I made it to the grand final, buddy. I am a swan. Hang on. I know True Footy's always with Cardman. That's okay, Corey. I had a bit of a struggle anyway, so you didn't miss anything. Did True Footy say he's... Hang on. Did True Footy say he was on... Who said they're on their way to UK? Okay, so I've just basically... I've just got to wait for a code to come through, which doesn't seem very practical if you are signing up to watch the footy, you know, right at the start, is it? That's not very good. Yeah, Shanice. I think True Footy's always on that. Who said they're moving to the UK? GWS. Simon's GWS. Oh, my God. What a disaster. Manchester. Wow. I wonder, why are you going to Manchester, mate? I would love to know why you are heading to Manchester of all places. I suppose it, you know, home of northern football with Man United and Man City, but strange choice of places to go to. I want to see. I think I did Dockers to win. I did Dockers to win. My Super Brew isn't loading up. But I've done okay this week. There you go. I'm 5 out of 7 so far. However, I will definitely not get the Hawthorn right. So that's my tipping this week. Oh, hang on. There we go. There's my tipping this week. I've got Fremantle by 20. So Fremantle do need to up their game a little bit because they're not 20 up. Don't go to London, True Footy, mate. Don't bother going to London. London's awful. I certainly wouldn't live in London anyway. Hey, Jake. Jake, all I would say is I may change your password to something a little bit less offensive to my eyes. So the second half is underway.
Because of the way St Kilda are defending right now, but the free kick has been paid. Insufficient intent to keep it in.
I know. It's not mine. It's obviously Charlie's. I grabbed the first one that I saw out of the cupboard. There's not, so far from what we've seen, there's not really any sort of momentum for either team. There's no big amount of possession from either team. It seems a bit of a stalemate, to be fair, at the moment. There's not a lot separating the teams, other than 8 points, obviously.
Pierce to Brayshaw. Ross Lyon was coaching his old team against his old team, but he knows Fremantle relatively well.
Yeah. No one wants to go to Stoke, Corey, mate. No one likes to go to Stoke, buddy.
Out wide to Taberner, who's tied up.
Oh.
Battle won that battle, flicks it back. Wood, he got it from Crouch, gave it to Wilkie. Well read again by Cox. And now they go.
Well, at least I'm a little bit more awake now. Coming to 20 past 6. It's brightening up outside finally. No, it's not the most exciting of games at the moment, is it? I've certainly seen more exciting games. Yesterday's game, for example, was absolutely cracking. Yeah.
Frederick. And again, this St Kilda zone folds back.
Once again, St Kilda just conserving energy on defence.
Marshall pushes back.
Possibly, Corey. Yeah, possibly. It's nothing special.
Dance step was good, the kick not so young.
I want to see. They're not really finding a lot of space at the moment, I'd say. You know, it's very compact at the moment with both teams. You know, they're not playing the ball out wide or anything like that. It's
So Kowski can go if he wants to.
Yeah, I think they've got to be spreading play out a little bit more just to free up the space. Oh, Essendon have run away with it now. Essendon are 92-39 up. Ouch. That is not good. Not good.
Wobbler. Darcy could have marked it, thumped it down. Clark to Ryan.
Jennifer's here. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer is a Dockers fan. And they got the best song, right? Or one of the best songs.
So, Ben Patton, the sub for the Saints, and for the record, Fremantle fans probably know this, but Bailey Banfield, your regular sub, is your sub again. He was the sub.
Come on, a little less buffering. The only problem is pretending I'm in Australia is streaming can be a little bit tougher because the connection to Australia, if you use a VPN, properly lowers your speed.
Given some room. Heads long, Taberner's forward.
Holding Fremantle. I want to see a replay of that. He's obviously seen a shirt pull. The fans aren't happy. They've just given him a free as well. They've just given him a free kick here. Easy. Dockers are back in it. 21-29. The St Kilda fans are not happy with the umpire. But if you see someone holding someone's shirt, then that's how it is, you know. The umpire is actually saying to the St Kilda player, that's called umpire dissent, okay? He's pulling his shirt. He's pulling his shirt. There's no... No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, from what I saw, the Dockers player had his shirt pulled. I don't know if there's any argument there. I don't see the issue with that one, so... If you pull someone's shirt, and it's the same thing in football, if you pull someone's shirt, then it's not a difficult decision to give. 14:45 on the clock.
So he has a full season this year. Little push off O'Meara. Floats it up. Tracy the leaper got up there.
I still certainly see Dockers winning this. I just think St Kilda are rubbish. They're such a poor team.
It seemed like he held it long enough to aim. I think it was just really good pressure from Fremantle, especially the mids. Once that ball was cleared, they just stayed in direct line with the contest, applied the pressure.
And they're going for a...
They've got to be really careful here, St Kilda.
Have they just given another free? Oh, man. Dockers have just been given another free. Oh, there is dissent in the lines. Absolute dissent. Oh my God. Just wow. You would think the Dockers players would realise, shut your mouths. Just shut. The problem is the St Kilda fans can boo, but boo at the players. You know, if they're doing dissent to the umpires, then tough luck. That's their problem. Oh, that's idiots. Absolute idiots. They've only got themselves to blame.
Conversation with the umpire, unless it's in a respectful way.
I'd actually go conservative at this stage.
21-25 to the Dockers. And they have found momentum now, haven't they? They certainly found a little bit more momentum with help from, obviously, dissent by the Dockers. Yeah, the dissent there is costing them. What's the worst I've copped as a ref? A few weeks ago, I sent a manager off for screaming at me on the side of the pitch. I've been called a see you next Tuesday. I've been threatened and said I've been met out in the car park after the game. Lots of bad things. It is not nice. This is my last season as a referee, I can tell you that. Good mark there.
He's become a really good player, Cam Wilkie.
Here's another Cinderella story, really plucked out of the sandful after
Oh.
a premiership season there as a mature age player. And his kick smothered.
Oh, Wiki makes a good mark and then messes up his kick completely.
28 games in 4 seasons.
No, I've not been asked that, Shanice. No, unfortunately not. Well, I used to. Well, I do men's football. I used to do. I used to do 15s, under 15s to under 18s, but I can't be asked to get up on a Sunday morning to do that.
Kicking at 22% in this term. St Kilda, they can't find a target. Brody, slick hands. Sarong likewise. Hughes, pop pass. Fife couldn't get there. Might get there for the crumb. Might still get there for the crumb. Henry got there ahead of him. Fed in the O'Meara direction, but missed. Henry.
It's a weird. This is a weird game so far. It's a really weird game because behind. Yeah, it's a really weird game so far because there hasn't really been any momentum. There's not really been any. There's not been any real possession play, and you know, other than those two last 3 goals basically that were given to the Dockers because Saints bad behaviour. There's not really been anything going on, is there? It's a strange one. A really, really strange one.
knock it out, though. Hunter Clark keeps it alive. Gresham. Pearce has got 3 to beat here. Gresham comes at him. 3 way through them.
There we go.
For Hughes.
Dockers with the ball. They're playing it outside the 50. Working their way up. Big ball up.
Switkowski. Can he get there? He does.
Oh, ho, ho. Beautiful. Beautiful. This has got to be a goal. Got to be a goal. Nice play there by the Dockers. Hi, Mark. Hello, mate. Hi, Gamer Cousins. Umpires are not the same anymore. Just afraid it is getting closer to soccer. Yes, football. And everyone's becoming a pussycat. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hi, T-Bone. Saints are celebrating their 150 years in existence. Yeah, they haven't got a good record, have they? Oh, there's no bend on it. That really nice play by Dockers was wasted. And 1 point. 20, 21, 27.
So they're starting to win that territory battle.
Manganese Malira makes Stocker work for it. Heads toward Wood. Can't mark it. Crouch was in position A for the crumb. Bounce past to Cordy. Got his arms free. The 1-2. Perfection. Back to Wood. The 1-2-3.
Here we go. St Kilda he's just played it to no one. What an awful ball. That annoys me. That really annoys me. You know, Saints have just played that ball. Poor, poor, poor. I think the buffering made me need to catch up.
There at the moment, the Freo. Battle the chip over the head of Butler. Ryan. Sarong. Clark. O'Meara. Jackson.
So, I've got 9 minutes and 35 on the clock. Oh, good mark. 22-27, 9:30. Dockers pushing up, but a poor ball again. St Kilda go with a poor ball. Dockers go with a poor ball. It's that final product at the moment I don't think is good enough. That is the issue I see.
Now Sinclair with no one to go too long. Hands off to Wanganeen Malira. He's got Gresham over the back. If it's good enough, he kicks it straight into Clark. Now Fremantle on the round.
It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess, gamer. Okay, Dockers into the 50, trying to squeeze it through, but behind for them. Yeah, the buffering is a bit of a pain in the backside, because then each time it's delaying it by more and more.
Just both sides missing some really good opportunities, just with a little bit of polish.
I think the commentator just said it right. It's just need a little bit of polish. I don't understand why players would play a ball into a situation where it's less than 50% chance that you're going to win it. You know, 1-on-2. It just doesn't make sense. But St Kilda here, they're inside the 50. They can't hold the ball properly. It's going for the kick. That's a poor kick. Ricocheted off the Dockers. Oh my word. 8 minutes 20. And the ball is out over the line. I said it's a strange one, this one. It is a strange one. I said neither team has really, picked up any sort of consistency here. Not really picked up much momentum or anything.
Just being restrapped, so hopefully he's right to take his place when he's good to go.
Corey, I'm not sure if we're going to switch to becoming Fremantle Dockers fans, buddy. I think I'm committed to Swans now.
Just trying to get the hang of it, certainly further up the field. A couple of skill execution errors we don't normally see.
He's kicked 3 goals and 3 goals in the 2 games pre-season against the Crows and the Power. So he's had a...
Yeah, she is as well. She has to be. She's sort of forced to, Jake.
Eye contact, free kick to Burns.
Eye contact.
Sometimes further down the field, if you've played there for a period of time, you know where your teammates are, you know where your outs are. Just doesn't seem to come automatic at the moment.
Filippo got up.
I tell you, it's certainly not as high scoring as Friday's game either, is it? It's a fairly low scoring game at the moment. The only problem I have is the buffering is a bit of a nightmare. And I'm still getting about 300 meg internet. So
Clever, Chapman, Zwitkowski. Bit of room to move. Heads out to fast Freddie. Frederick's got it.
Well, I don't necessarily think we can say we've been to Perth, if I'm honest.
Heads long. Darcy's resting forward. That's too wide.
Well, even that kick that goes to Frederick, you'd like to see them stay in the middle of the ground for a little bit longer and just wait for either the half-backs or the midfielders to catch up and really attack the game from there. As soon as they go sideways, St Kilda are just rolling around far too easily.
Crouch got it from Battle.
NordVPN I use.
Chip kick is good from Burns. Maintains possession. Turnover though. Brayshaw read his mind.
Just half a dozen errors have cost them with the ball at the moment, St Kilda.
Again, wide.
It's a nothing game, really, is it? I'm not even too sure about the commentary here because it's scrappy. It's a bit of a mess. There's no final product from either team. You know, it's a little bit lifeless, this game. You know, I want a team to sort of take it by the scruff of the neck and, you know, it's just, it's too compact. It's too compact. You've got such a large field, a large pitch, and it's, yeah, they're not using the space they've got, and it's not working for either team. You know, I really do think that they need to spread out.
It's great defence. They had 3-1. Yeah. Had a St Kilda player charging in to try and equalise the numbers, but those kicks inside forward 50 in this quarter have been a big letdown. Only gone in 5 times, but they probably could have easily kicked 3 goals had the kicks been better.
Higgins was like Tom Hanks back there. He only had Wilson for company. Couldn't beat him. Off hands. Marshall, Hill. Does well. They're all on his vapor trail. Handed off to Steele. Again, he backpedals. Pushes the clutch in, goes long. Off hands.
No.
Again, missed his target.
Poor pass again. Absolute poor pass again.
Burns, a sizzler. That's the kick. Yeah. And he finds Bytel.
It's really been...
Hey, I found a stream. I'm going to switch streams quickly because this one does keep buffering. I'm going to switch back and I have found a stream on New Zealand Sky Sports. New Zealand Sky Sports. Excellent. I'm going to quickly turn this feed. Stand by. Guy, just got to find it. Where is it? Let me find New Zealand Sky. way too many channels. It's unbelievable. Go. We have, hopefully, in a second, when it loads up anyway. Yeah, I just saw the Crows. It was not very successful for them, was it? A bit of a rough one, wasn't it? I said once again though, Crows, you know, you'll either do really well or really bad. Got nothing for you, that one. Yeah, I'm just hoping this game actually improves. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. I literally just had the stream working on my phone. What is going on? What is going on? Maybe I will be going back to... Maybe I will be going back to Australia. One more time. See you later, Corey. Oh, stupid thing. Right, we're going back to Foxtel. Not that we're missing much from the game, to be fair, because the game has been a bit of a disaster, really, isn't it? It's not the best of games. So we see, obviously, St Kilda have managed to take the lead. It's still all to play for, 34-28.
Inside forward 50.
Sits it up maybe for Taberner or Darcy or Take your pick. They're both there. Tracy couldn't get the run on the leap. 43 seconds from half-time.
Hey, you say that though. You know, North did win yesterday, so that's a plus. 35 seconds of the first half to go.
Wobbler. And Michiko Owens can't keep it in, but he's content with that. Filippo having a rest after kicking his first AFL goal. Ross Lyon and one of the all-time great cats, Corey Enright, working overtime. 3-time premiership, 6-time All-Australian. Corey Enright, part of he's the one man out. He's not.
I'm just hoping that when the second half starts, you know, the both teams play with a little bit more vigour, a little bit more space. You can even see now there's just no space with players. You're always going to be passing into trouble. Free kick. Oh, the old Saints fans are not happy.
There's a couple of times I could have stopped that ball through the middle of the ground, but just they kept at it, Freo.
On the buzzer. They've got a free. What for? I'm not quite sure what he's given a free kick for. This.
Lost his ball point. And the big kahuna. Josh Tracy to tie it up at the half.
34-34 at half time. And that is the half done. A messed up one, so I do apologise. It just wasn't the best of halves anyway, was it? It was a little bit disappointing. A little bit lackluster, if I'm honest. You know, I think 34-34 is probably a fair result at the moment. But what is going on? I think they've got to do better in this second half. I said I just want a little bit of energy. I want a little bit of space. They've got to do a little bit more than what they already are. Because, do you think we'll see one team push away? What do you think? No. I don't even think in football the game's over. Steve, I'm not sure if that makes sense, your statement. I would like to say Southampton, my team, were 3-1 down yesterday and ended up drawing 3-3. So, right, as it's half time, I'm going to pop for a wee and I'll be back in a minute. Talk amongst yourselves and I'll be back shortly. Foxtel. We'll be right back. Oh, it's cold this morning. It's not very nice, Jake, talking about my poor cat like that. Scores are level. Well, as I said, what I think the game has been a little bit of a dull one, if I'm honest. It's been quite disappointing. What? Credit to both teams as they've both been very physical. What is the idiot on about? He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's been a dull game. It's not really been that physical at all. He doesn't have a clue, does he? He doesn't have a clue. Honestly. They haven't even tried chipping the ball around, you idiot. Honestly, this commentator pundit, this pundit is. I'm not sure if I would believe him. The Cats Pies game was absolutely fantastic. This is not. This is not a great game. I said it's very scrappy. It's very scrappy and it's just not great. Oh, Swans won easy yesterday, Mandy. I thought they would. The annoying thing is, I did Swans to win by about 30, and we won by a lot more. So I'm not I'm not complaining. I got the score right. Roll on this second half. Hopefully, we're going to see a little bit more from the teams. Maybe as teams tire out, they may, space might open up a little bit more, and we might see a little bit more from the teams in terms of space. But who knows? Listening to. Honestly, the pundits are awful. I don't understand the drivel they are coming out with. These guys are doing my head in. Oh, yeah. Hi, Mario. Hawks clearly were absolutely dismantled. Essendon really must have turned up and run away with it, didn't they? With such a big score, 124-65. That is a big, big scoreline to achieve. So fair play to them. Fair play to them. Thanks, Claire. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you'll have me. I really would like to have had a bloody my own stream, because this one, because I said I'm synced to Australia, pretending I'm in Australia, it means that it keeps bloody buffering, which is a bit annoying. Hi, Toby. Hello, mate. Sorry, I was just waiting for the... Just waiting for the second half to start, and we're hoping it'll be a better half than the first. It's not been the most exciting, to say the least. But we might get there, who knows? It's nearly 7 o'clock in the morning now, so even then it's still early for me, to be fair, Jennifer. Far too early. Yeah, Claire, I was doing a watch long for that game, and it was a really, really good game. End-to-end stuff, loads of goals. The comeback for Cats was unreal. It was an absolute cracking comeback, wasn't it? Well, yeah. Today I'm just fed up of not being able to get a nice, quick, fast stream. That's what's annoying me at the moment. Very annoying. Yeah, I literally just saw it. What did he get a week for? What did he do this time? Because that does seem the way. He does do some stupid things, doesn't he? What did he do? What? Yeah, that is naughty, isn't it? Oh, they've both done it. But I'm not sure what the difference between Buddies... Oh, no, hang on. Cozzy Pickett, he has launched himself into him. That is definite. Then you got Crows versus... Oh. That's 3 there. 3 nasty, nasty hits. Quite a few. 5, actually. 5, I think. Or at least 5 locations. I'm currently connected to Perth. Yeah, though, looking at those challenges, Buddies was definitely the least bad. So fair enough, one week. The Cozzy Pickett got 2 weeks, but that was awful because he launched himself. Does not seem very nice, but yeah, we did win, but naughty, naughty. Very naughty. At the moment, Jake, it seems okay. It seems okay. Would anyone want a Theragun Pro? Hungry Jacks. Bubblegum Storm. That does not look very good. At all. That does not look very nice. So far, so far, my tipping isn't too bad. I cannot believe, though, I really cannot believe how many people have joined our tipping league this year. It is a lot. I'm 5 out of 7. I've lost the Hawks one, and I've got Fremantle to win by 20. But at the moment, if I can find it, and now it's not loading, obviously. I was doing quite well before this morning, or before today. I was doing quite well. I think I was actually top or 4th or something like that. Come on, second half. I do find this half time takes so long. And I'm like, please, just hurry up. Bum, 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 bum. I've just got myself. Hang on. I've got it working. Can actually share it. I think I've got this working. Right, second half is hopefully about to start. I'm confused. Right, hang on. Tomo, Rob, would you maintain the AFL ground for a day for free? What? I'm not what, like, mowing it and stuff? Is that what we're talking about? Okay, let's get the sound back up, shall we?
Point of view, just keep that pressure up. The ability to slide defensively, and then when you get your chance to really go.
All right, hopefully I should have a buffer-free second half. Let's get the game underway. And are we ready? Second half. Let's go. Let's go.
Second half underway. Brodie tried to get it away. Crouch will. Hands it off to Marshall. Went with the wobbler off the outside of his boot, but he hit the wrong part of the ball.
It was clever by Crouch. He's one of St Kilda's best, but it was a 50-50, and he got rid of his opponent and dragged the ball.
Okay, let's hope we get a little bit more of an exciting second half. We can only hope at this rate. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and hit the subscribe. Although I don't think you should probably like the stream because it's been a bit of a mess today with some difficulties. The game hasn't been the best. Dockers with the ball though.
Turns it over. Wanganeen Malira heads to half forward with it. Cordy caught behind Pearce. Cuts it off.
And that's the one thing you just got to restrict. The long bomb into the forward line. It's going to come straight back over your head.
Dockers playing it forwards.
To Brayshaw, to the pocket where there's no one really home.
Ooh, crash. And out across the line.
It was the wrong decision by Brayshaw to cut across Young, who is running towards goal. He's got a clear view of the forward 50 onto his left foot. Let him keep running. Provide a shepherd if you need to, but don't cut him off.
Frederick came off second best. We'll keep an eye on him. Marshall, Darcy, all knocked to the front.
Oh, hello. He squeezed through. He slipped away. And the Dockers take the lead 1 minute into the second half.
He rode the tackle from Howard. A couple of really short steps, but we just see the work they're doing around the stoppages. There's a lot of blocking.
Just slice through, let's slice through them. I think Saints could have done it a little bit better there. I think they could have been a little bit tougher. Not necessarily very good there for St Kilda. I do think Fremantle are going to win this. I can't see St Kilda winning it, to be honest.
That collision in the forward pocket with Jack Sinclair. It was a big hit. Looks like Sinclair's just landed on his left ankle. Immediately grabbed for it. He's come from the ground for further assessment.
He doesn't look too upset, but we'll keep an eye on that. Thanks for that, Dal. Back in the middle. Fremantle with the lead back. Marshall, Darcy. Darcy goes to the ground, goes to the Sharon, though. Got it to Aish, to Brodie. Hammers a kick just in time. Kavanagh, sneaky chance, Battle.
It's good effort by Battle.
Stocker to Sinclair.
Nice little bit of movement by Saints. They've just got to keep the ball. Get those small passes and keep the ball. A decent kick there. Going up further, just inside the 50. It'll be kicked from about 50 metres out. Yeah, you would think, wouldn't you? You would think they would pull away, but Saints with a kick outside the 50. Mitch Owens. Does he need such a big run up?
to the side. Famous number.
Not good. Not a very good kick at all by old Mitch there.
The great Neil Roberts. And Roy Kazali wore it for a little while of up there Kazali fame.
It's always Big Carl's number to me, Dwayne.
You're an old Saints man. Used to stand on the beer cans at Moorabbin, Jared.
Yep.
Does anyone know what the attendance is for today's game?
Darcy stands under it. Jackson.
It seems like there is plenty of spare seats in the ground, so it doesn't look like it's the best attendance in the world.
Well, one of the most impressive stats from a St Kilda perspective is Freo is plus 17 in the hitouts, yet it's the Saints leading the clearances by 6, so their work at ground level has been exceptional.
Marshall rolls it inside 50. Caminiti
Oh.
tracks it. Clark got there ahead of him.
The Saints have just got no end product. That's the problem. There's just no end product here. And I said Fremantle don't have much either, to be fair.
They switch.
They're open on the open side.
So Cox has Hughes if he wants him. He splits the middle between Hughes and...
Poor kick. Hughes trying to play the ball down the line, but it ended up in between two players, so neither of them managed to get to it.
A couple of times now in the last 3 or 4 goes that St Kilda haven't pushed over. There was one just before half-time, and they were in the first quarter and a half, they just wouldn't let that kick.
I said poor execution, normally poor choices as well. It's been a really rubbish game. And I wouldn't be happy if I was either of the team's fans. Just inside the 50, made a mark. He wants to play a little bit more central by the looks of it. There you go, he's on his own. You've got to be more aware. You've got to be more aware. You know, there's a player that's just found a great space, and you've just given the ball away. You know, it does annoy me. It does seem like, you know, AFL players, they're not aware of their surroundings. You know, it's great. Make these quick marks that aren't necessarily in a goal-scoring position. You get players running off, creating a space, but, you know, they're not then quick enough to get them the ball.
Tapped it down in Brodie's direction. Gets his own ball back, but there was no one to give it to, so turns it over. Saints have a few numbers.
Wow, hey James, hey, if Spurs want to crumble like they did yesterday, I will take that.
Dangerous inside kick. Clark sensed the danger, thumped it on, but he puts it back into a more dangerous spot. Sinclair to Hill, who put that pressure on, finds Gresham.
Down the wing, big ball in, but it's to no one. Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. If I was the St Kilda manager, I would be fuming. Both teams now, that's 2 examples in the last minute of just no final product. No final product from either team. Poor choices. Dockers are lucky to keep the ball there. They almost just need to slow the game down. Both teams need to slow it down. Just start using their bloody eyes. They've just got to start using their eyes. In you go. 34-46. I just don't... Look, the gap isn't even that much. You know, the gap isn't even that much. It's only 2 goals, but I just do not see St Kilda getting back into this. They're not clinical enough and poor decisions.
It's the hardest thing when you're running towards a contest, not to get distracted by the ball and watch the ball. You've got to be looking around.
Yeah, Cal, but I bet Ed Sheeran was a sellout. I almost have no doubt that Ed Sheeran was a sellout, and that's a lot of money to be making. It's hard to refuse Ed Sheeran.
Didn't turn his head, and Shields just had a free run at it. Nice finish.
Sinclair's just pushed over onto Schultz, but we don't know whether that's been a change or not, but nevertheless, collectively, they let one through.
Jackson climbed high. Sarong wins a free. Fremantle have kicked the last 3 goals of this game. This is the biggest margin they've had for the game. Wilson runs on.
It is the biggest margin. It's 6 points. See, Fremantle, come on. You've got to be playing simpler balls. No point of passing the ball into a 50-50, percent chance of catching it situation. It's just... It's frustrating to watch. I can tell you that. It's frustrating to watch. Really frustrating to watch.
Filippo plays on. Wasn't to advantage though. Cox says that it's not. Behind the ball, Cox, as usual.
Yeah, so I can... Yeah, onto Ed Sheeran. So I can certainly understand why they chose to have Ed Sheeran a week before the AFL started, because that is a lot of money bringing in. A lot of money bringing in. Hi, Skull and Crossbones. Hello, mate. It's not 15. He's playing on. He's wiggled through. Oh, and a big hit. Big hit. It's inside. It's just come outside of the Dockers 50. St Kilda on the counter-attack. No. No, no, no. Lost sight of the ball there.
His eyes light up. He's got Jackson. Can't hit him on the chest. Maybe Jackson should have taken it in the hands. Steele got there.
The problem is, Cal, I don't... This is the thing with AFL. I don't think there's enough of a home-away advantage, to be honest. Look, these guys now playing over at Marvel, it's not that far, really, is it? It's not that far from the MCG, and I don't think anyone's missing out, if I'm honest. No. Mitch is having another go. 50-metre penalty here. He didn't make a very good effort last time, so we'll see if he can get it this time. 13 minutes 8 on the clock before his run starts. He has had one goal. Nope. Not good. Let's not let Mitch take any more kicks, because he isn't very good at it. I think I could do better than him.
Roughly outside the arc, both gone to the right, so he needs to address a couple of issues with his technique and his approach. Luke, thank you, Matthias.
Caminiti does the ruck work this time against Jackson. Falls to Butler.
Oh, no, behind. Another behind.
They did a great job, St Kilda, of keeping the ball for Freo inside their forward 50, St Kilda, but it's dropped off big time.
Stand, player.
Young, the 1-2 with Ryan, and it gets it all the way to the wing. Darcy. Arm chop free. Plays onto advantage to Schultz. He's got a one-on-one ahead as Tabernar. Got him. Now they feed inside 50 for him. Heads inside, just off the bench. Frederick couldn't trap it.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to work out, Cal, is what game wasn't able to be played. That's the thing. What game wasn't able to be played at the MCG because of it?
Restricted that first kick. You play at the other end.
Jackson, did he mean to do that?
Behind for Dockers. 35-46. Might be 47, sorry.
Do some special things, Luke Jackson. But you're right, I mean, the run from Ryan behind just breaks the play open. You get it to a one-on-one in Darcy with a little bit of an advantage over Howard, and then you just continue to play.
Sinclair to Stocker. Kicks down the line.
Not enough movement now from the Saints. Look, not enough movement, and St Kilda have literally just kicked the ball straight to the Dockers and given the ball back.
Really held their own in the contest, provided the springboard to come back in.
It's a good spot. Taberner's up. Fifth speed in. Brody for the crumb. Hunter Clark got there ahead. Battle couldn't get it up to a teammate.
But I think my point is, though, is that, for example, so many teams play at the MCG. So who is it a home game for? If you're playing at the MCG, but you play at MCG pretty much every week, I think the home and away element really is lost. And I don't think it makes any difference. You can certainly, for example, teams over in the West Coast, or Brisbane and Sydney maybe, but most of the teams that play in the AFL will play at the MCG. So I don't think the home and away makes any real difference to the majority of the teams.
You can just see the work off the ball from the Fremantle midfielders.
Short throw in, or maybe the rucks were too far back. Jackson and Cordy.
We'll get another look at it here, but this is what...
Yeah, but I think, Cal, the point is that you're still going to get the same amount of home games. It just works out that the rota and the schedule is an away game first. You're not missing out on anything.
Again, it's a shortish throw in. Jackson got there ahead of them. Flicked back by Amir after getting it from Frederick. Good shrug by Brayshaw.
Big ball in from the Dockers. No, it's just... This is, as I said, this is the one thing in AFL that I just cannot get to grips with, and it annoys me. You know, you've got to pass to a player in space. You know, why would you pass to a player who has a player marking him? Doesn't make sense. St Kilda pushing forwards. Oh no, absolute calamity. Absolute calamity from Saints. Hi Garth, hello mate. Enjoy your barbecue over in West Coast.
Well, it's really been the story of the day. St Kilda's skills are being a little bit messy, but it's been their pressure and their fight work that's given them second and third chances to get the ball back.
It's got to get creative here, try and just lay it off. He's had 2 goes, maybe.
Right, Mitch, he's not going to go for another goal, is he? No, he's just playing it in and hoping his team gets it. Saints do get the ball. It's smothered. It is smothered. 9 minutes 54, 35-47.
Spot for a ball up though for the Saints. Jackson, Caminiti, the debutant wins it, but not to advantage. Brody, he barrels it out of there. Fife reduces the body.
Pushed him. No, playing on. No, he's going to get absolutely mauled, isn't he? Absolutely mauled. Out of Saints ball.
It's looked on occasions a little bit slippery out there. I wonder if he just had have kicked it towards goal, it would have rolled on.
9 minutes 25 left of the third quarter. Big ball in from St Kilda. Fourth. No, the referees. No, they're playing on. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. 41-47, back to 6 points.
Well, it was good transition. I mean, Fremantle clearly had a chance to go inside forward 50. Nat Fife didn't have any options, so...
What is Mosh?
Once again, the pressure from St Kilda not to give up. So you can see him there looking around.
I want to know, Saints have got Mosh written there. What is that for?
But then it's their ability to bounce and try and catch Fremantle off their guard down the other end of the field, and Filippo...
I think Tony, I don't think it's a matter of Saints holding on, because I don't think Dockers have done enough themselves. I think both teams have been pretty poor, if I'm honest. You know, it's not been that impressive from either team. You know, real poor finishing, poor, not clinical enough. And it's that final ball that they just haven't managed. Oh, okay. So it's just a sponsor. Nice mark there by Saints. Whoa, that's not nice. I've got no hair loss.
Higgins went to ground. Chapman went to Sharon. Feeds it inside to Young. O'Meara. Crouch shut him down. Out of play.
They just keep coming forward, Saints. Whenever Fremantle look like they're about to chain the ball through handball, St Kilda players just keep coming into the...
I know Jennifer noticed that meanness from Jake there.
Really hard to make decisions.
They've got Sinclair about 45 metres behind. This is a spare. So Free, I've got one extra up at the contest.
Marshall nearly.
I just really want it to open up a bit. I really want it to open up a bit more.
Nicely measured. Henry, can he hit a chest? Got Jackson in a 1-on-2 and he puts it out.
No, see, once again, no final product there. No final product.
Dangerous. Webster good enough though to get it on the half volley back to Wilkie.
No, I've got a streaming service, Total Joker. So I'm currently using IPTV Smarters to watch it on. And I use, well, normally I use Fox 504. But at the moment I'm using New Zealand's Sky Sports 6. Which is doing pretty well stream-wise at the moment. Thanks, Cal. No, look, yeah, I like close games, right? I say this all the time. However, this is a boring close game. It's not a quality game. It's certainly not a sign of two teams that should be challenging for the league. Are you running late, Charlie?
Clark. Pierce. Chapman, if he wants.
She's off to work. She's got to work on a Sunday.
Desperately looking for an opening. They're prepared to go sideways again. Play on.
No.
Jackson forward. Wilkie got there to crash it down. Crouch. Wood.
Got to get better than that. You just can't keep kicking it back to what they are. But fortunately, they get an intercept.
Higgins stole that.
Look, you know, they make a good steal. Saints make a good steal and just give the ball straight back. Like I said, I love a close game, but this has been such a poor quality game. You know, both teams, you know, you would assume that if they played teams like Sydney, Melbourne, and whatnot, they would get ripped apart. I had quite high hopes for Dockers, but this isn't a good sign for my high hopes. I really hope they do not embarrass my predictions.
Where they can handle and keep running and then get the ball to a really dangerous position. That kick is non-threatening.
Looks like Cal Wilkie's coming from the ground.
No, they don't. Falling in toes, or whatever it is. No, they shouldn't be just. Oh, there's a bit of blood. They shouldn't just be booting it and hoping a player runs onto it. They need to be finding space, getting away from their marker, finding space, and just making simple passes. It's not that difficult. I'm sorry, it's not that difficult. Get your gloves on, Mr. Medical Man. He might need a new shirt. That is a bit of blood on there. 6 minutes 15 left of the third quarter.
Stocker takes it out. Stripe on the white one. And he dribbled it on the red one. Might not have been so obvious, but it is going to be patched up and he won't be far off. He's not going to have a check by the doc for concussion issues. It'll flick back to Sinclair from Darcy. Well read by Sinclair, but not well distributed on the full. Henry.
Well, you say that there's been some good games this in round one so far. Like I said, Sydney game was, well, for a Sydney fan, it was bloody brilliant. I watched little. There's behind. As a Sydney fan, I said I was watching bits and bobs as I was on the way to bowls, but that was a high-scoring, attacking game. You know, the Collingwood versus Cats was an absolute cracking game, which was high-scoring for both teams. It does worry me defensively for the Cats and Collingwood, because they they let each other score a lot of goals. You know, so that's a bit worrying. But we've had some good games, just not this one, and not the first one either. Carlton game was boring.
Chapman, dangerously the Sarong hospital handball.
Good game tackling there from St Kilda. It looked like they were going to get undone. But a little fumble from Pearce allowed them to get back into it.
Jackson reached, knocked it to Crouch. Brody tried to pick his pocket. Hill is away.
The only, I said, Steve, the only thing that this game's got going for it is that it's currently quite close. That is all it's got going for it. It's very sloppy.
Steele. Back to the pocket. Higgins plating.
Very sloppy.
Yeah, 90% of the time they go in the air, they're getting done. St Kilda. Just tiny little things are costing them. A little chip kick from Brad Hill had to hit the target. Gresham,
Once again, it's the final product. The final product is not there.
Jackson got up, ball scoots to the back. Sinclair. Howard. Crouch. Battle. Gets past Fife and plants his foot into it long, but Young is the spot now. Can't mark it. Wilson. Brayshaw. Big collision coming. Hughes. Front on contact. Took Webster down.
So 7 points still in it. Just under 4 minutes. Just 4 minutes 25 of this quarter. A wasted ball again by Fremantle. And Saints have got all the time in the world. Just inside their own 50. Yeah, nice, nice. Passing the players in space. They've got to do that going all the way down now, though. Move for each other. Move for each other. No, it's just gone for a 50-50. Luckily, Saints keep it. Mitch gets it back. I think they got a little bit lucky then. Punched away. Pushed away. Who was that did that anyway? 26. Young. I should know his name with his long hair like that. It is low scoring. I don't think it's going to get to 100 if that helps, guys. We're not going to have to. We're not going to have to do the usual saying. Whoever gets to 100 first normally wins. It is. Looking at the poll, 147 votes in, 60% think Dockers, and actually, that sort of represents the score at the moment, doesn't it? It really does represent the score at the moment because, well, 41-48 is about right for that split. Yeah, if you look, to be fair, if you do look at the scores for the weekend, a lot of games have been fairly high scoring, for sure. You know, Giants versus Crows, 106 plays 90. That's a high scoring game. Essendon 124-65. Still, you know, Hawks not quite as high scoring, but still a decent one. And then Saturday's results, 87-82, high scoring-ish. 126-72 for Port, 115-65 Demons, and then 110-61 for Swans. So I do think, yeah, we've... Whoa! Post! The St Kilda fans were getting excited with 2 minutes 40 left on the clock for the third quarter. They were getting excited. But Saints on the... Dockers on the counter. Don't just boot it in there. Don't just boot it in. They're going to, aren't they? He's going to. Oh, he's playing on. No. See, wasted. 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 Honestly, I think I need a job as an AFL manager because I just don't understand why you would, instead of passing to a player that's found space, why would you not pass it to that when instead what you'll do is passing it into a space where there's about 3 Dockers players and 3 Saints players. It just seems stupid. It just seems stupid to me.
The footy gods keep it inside the field of play, and then it's tapped out.
She's a goal either way is a big difference. Taking a 2-goal lead to the break for Freo.
Jared, just watching Jimmy Webb.
Total Joker September 2022. I went to see Swans versus Collingwood in the prelim final, and then I actually got to the grand final. So, yeah, don't worry, I've been.
Bounce pass from Ryan. Great smother. Great commitment. Clark's kick bounces out of play, and we'll get a ball in with 1:23 left and a goal the difference. Massive last quarter in the last game of the opening round.
1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. It's Dockers have the ball right inside their own 50.
This time takes the saving grab, and they're racking up the intercept marks to Ryan. 1 minute's time being held up on the bench, so the players know. Darcy back pedals. Contest from Marshall. Hill.
It was funny.
Howard.
So we occasionally see people. I occasionally see people in the UK who like AFL, and so Charlie yesterday was playing bowls. It was a ladies' match. One of the husbands was there, and something like they mentioned something like, "Oh, the Six Nations is on," which is rugby union, yesterday, and he said, "Oh no, I prefer watching AFL." And they were this bloke was like amazed that we got to the grand final, and was quite shocked. All right, 15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Siren about the sound. Henry wouldn't want to play on right now.
Last kick of the third quarter.
Struck it pretty well, but it's across the face.
Not good. Not good. It's just not a good game. It is not a great game. I need a yawn. It's too early in the morning. Hang on, big stretch. Oh. Yeah, it's just not a great game. I'm going to turn the sound down. I'm desperate for another wee. These games are quite long, so, you know, I have to go. Give me a second. I'll be back. Whoa, it is bloody cold this morning in here. The weather has started warming up annoyingly as well, but it is cold. So, I'm confused. Steve, I'm confused about what you're on about football for. I don't even think football was brought up, was it? Yeah. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button down below. It'll only take you a second. And obviously subscribe to the channel and join in with the conversation. We've just got to hope that the last quarter improves. However, I don't think it will. You might, hopefully in the last quarter, you're going to see teams opening up a little bit, getting a little bit more desperate for the win. That should certainly happen in the last 5 minutes, but you can't rely on the last 5 minutes to make a game good. But we'll see what happens. I just don't... It just annoys me because I've got a mindset where I tactically I'm quite good, and I can see exactly what's going wrong. And I know it's easy to say about being an armchair supporter and whatnot, but they just don't have a clue. He's talking. You see the Dockers manager talking to him. What? I would love to be there listening to what they're saying. Not even remotely true, Steve. I do apologise, but not even remotely true. So, don't let yourself down with ignorant comments, okay? That's my job. Record marks. Is 20... What did they say? 20... 24, 26? I just missed what he said. Are we going to hear my favourite AFL song at the end of this game? Okay, the last quarter is about to start. Come on, I just need improvements here. I need improvements.
Well, he lost a lot of weight over the summer period because he wasn't going to play as the gladiator in the contest.
He is the manager of the team. I cannot get used to saying coach because they say coach in rugby as well, but I'm too used to saying manager because he manages the team. If you select the team, you are the manager.
Early entry, Fife about to jump. Hands on it, couldn't bring it down. That could have been a big moment.
Oh, certainly that's the way I would look at it anyway.
Frederick caught by the upper thigh, not a trip. Sinclair got it from Steele. Over the head of Wood.
They're still close. Look, we got 1 quarter left. Fremantle have not pushed away like I thought they possibly would. 6 points in it. Is this where Dockers show their ability? What do you mean there's a selection committee? What do you mean there's a selection? Surely one manager one person selects the team.
Enabling them to
I didn't even know there was a selection committee.
Darcy could reach. Big win.
Steve, mate, it is 7:45 in the morning. I am not having a beer. And I am very chilled.
Howard, Marshall.
Nah, I reckon they may give advice, but it's still the one man that ends up selecting the team.
Well, that's the pressure that the forwards are bringing to bear, and the hack kicks forward are just coming straight back in.
Brayshaw takes off. Low bullet. Darcy had it, lost it. Marshall crumbs it. Battle. Hunted by Schultz. Wilkie.
They're playing around in the St Kilda 50. Ooh, sank that one wide.
Yeah, I like what they're doing off the ball. So inside the forward 50.
No, I just don't want one at this time in the morning.
Set him a few blocks to try and get him a run and jump at the ball.
Time check from me. We are on 18 minutes. Saints need to get this ball out. It is stuck inside their 50 here. The Dockers are knocking.
He goes back, skips it to Ryan, and he blasts it long again. Can Tracy get up to leap this time? He can't. And Wilkie got
Mark for Saints. They're holding on. They're holding on, but they need to get this ball out of their 50. They are sort of wedged in by Dockers.
Wangani Malira, and he puts the Jets on. Switkowski can't even catch him, and he was in his DRS zone as well. Just couldn't skip to him.
He could have kept running, Dwayne. Just kept taking that ground.
Poor decisions again. Poor decisions again. Definitely, yeah. Poor kicking within the 50 there. Saints' kicking efficiency is 59%. That is not good. That is not good.
Howard missed it. Wilkie mopped it up for him luckily, but it's still in there. Crouch. Marshall. Kept that low underarms, did well. Gresham takes off. Little bounce, open space. Floats the kick a little. Caminiti was down there, just over his head. Clark. Hughes, ugly bounce.
Ooh. Saints have the ball in the 50. Can he score? He can. 48-48. This is all to play for. As I said, that is the plus side of this. And the only plus side of this, it will be a close finish to the game. 48-48, 16:27 on the clock. Dockers should have pushed further ahead here. I do still need Fremantle to win, just for my tipping. I don't want others beating me, do I? I need to prove my worth and be top of the table. I'm currently 10th out of 89 in our tipping competition.
For the Saints, it's leaving North Melbourne, where he played 65 games. So Banfield, the super sub for Fremantle, may be preparing to come back on. The professional sub.
Oh, nothing on me there, Total Joker. Nothing on me, mate.
It's almost as though they pay him by the minute. He's about to come on and get some important minutes. Philippo, clever.
Saints finding a little bit of momentum now? Or can Dockers quell it?
Great smother on the Pearce attempted kick. Chapman, Pearce, boundary line.
Out of play.
There's an injury concern once again. It's Jimmy Webster.
Cal, I just thought the way they finished last season, I just thought the Dockers could have a good season. Now, this is the first game, right? Brisbane, look, people predicted Brisbane to finish fairly high up, and they lost their first game. So, as you said, let's not take round one too much. Take it with a pinch of salt. But I just thought the way Dockers finished last season, I thought, with a little bit of improvement, they could do okay. It's not necessarily looking amazing after round one, performance-wise. But I have faith. Nice pass in there. Look, got lucky by keeping the ball there, Dockers. Inside the 50. Just going to do a big kick and hopefully hope he scores. I hope someone gets it. Behind. 48-49 Dockers. Of course I'm not religious.
Right down the spine aggressively to Bytel. Sinclair Wood. Aggressive. Sinclair makes it work. Collected it on the move. Gathers.
Saints on the attack. Playing it long into the 50. That is 2-on-1, but could not keep the ball in his hands. They go for goal. Saints take the lead again. No, faith does not equal religion. Faith does not equal religion at all. When I say I have faith, it means I believe something will happen. Not that something does exist when it doesn't. 54-49. The Saints, are we going to hear "Oh When the Saints"? Or are we going to hear "Frio"? At least it's going to be a good finish to the game. That's all I've got to say.
So Banfield's now out there. No sign just yet as to who Fremantle have taken out of the game for the rest of the game. Good attack.
Yeah, look, we'll just say that round one has some weird results, right? Saints pushing forward again. Nope. Ooh.
He could pounce again to make it 2 in 2 minutes. Clark, Young, O'Meara, Pearce, Hughes.
Oh my God, I desperately need a drink. I literally have to go get a drink. My throat is dying. Hi, Sam. 2 seconds.
And it's been a good weekend for the new coaches. Clarkson, Brad Scott, Adam Kingsley. They need one more for the full house.
Taberner is the man that's been subbed out, so he's in the back row by the looks of things. So small for a tall. Banfield's pushed forward. Marshall flicked it down. Steele put his boot into it. Big hit his shoulder on Higgins. Austin was attempting a mark. Play on advantage. Filippo, he didn't want to waste it.
Saints.
Got some poise, the kid.
Saints have got it in the Dockers 50.
Wheels back, kicks it inside. Caminiti.
Nope. He's still got it. He just needs to turn and kick it. He just needs to kick the ball. Another goal. Oh, they've gone 11 ahead. I think it's 11. Hang on. Let me wait for the maths. 11 ahead. 60-49. Still within 2 goals though. 13 minutes 20 left on the clock.
But this was the one. Cox has been sensational all day of those intercept marks. So this is the button we've spoken all day about.
Ugh, cheap little Coke.
No real impact for the ball. As you look out there, he's still not in the middle of the ground.
So, the Saints have found a little bit of momentum. This is the first little bit of momentum that either team seem to have found in this game, and it's come in the last couple of minutes here.
Last 4 goals of this game in response to Fremantle kicking 3 in a row to take the lead.
What can the Dockers do? What can they do to counter this? He's going for a goal. No, one behind. Back to, well, I say back to. 10 points behind. 60-50. 13 minutes to go. Welcome to the stream if you've just joined. We're in the last quarter. 13 minutes to go. 60-50 to Saints. But Fremantle have still got something left in them, I think. Still plenty of time to go. Make sure you hit that like button down below. We're over 50 people in here now. A nice mark by the Dockers. A good position as well to try and score. A good position for them to try and score here. They've got to get some points back. Let's not. They don't want to. They don't want a big gap. Hi, Patako. Hello, mate. Oh no, 4-hour outage. Ouch. You need solar panels, mate. Ah, it's not looking good. Oh, that's a poor kick. Another behind. 9 points. Not a good kick there. Yeah, Pataka, you need solar panels, mate. Lots of free energy. Yeah, hit the upside down. Thumbs down button. There you go. They've just showed he spilt his cup of tea. I assume it's a cup of tea. Might be something different. She looks fizzy.
Back into play. Jackson to do the work. Tied up with Cordy. Secondary knockdown. Filippo jumps in. Can't find a target. Brayshaw inside. Clark dumps it on. Stocker wrapped up by Banfield. Wood's cramping in the middle now.
He won't be the only one.
Players are getting cramp. 11:30 to go.
At the moment, he does get up, but he's hobbling Wood. And Ryan, another pick-off mark.
He's got his hand up, but...
Frederick gallops into it. Corralled by the fresh air Patton, who is the sub. Battle, one grab, not the second. Henry missed the target.
This could still go either way. It really, really could. Saints are sort of stuck in their 50. Need to find a space to shoot. Has he got it? Has he got it? No. No. Another behind. That's 10 behinds now by the Dockers. When the score changes. There you go. 8 points behind.
He's had a good game, Henry. Glenn Jakovic has been championing his cause for a long, long time, promising that he would get there. And this has been a terrific start for him.
Cordy rolls it toward the line. Owens, good poke pass. Caminiti. He turns. Oh, he was in his zone there, trying to come off. Was Cox. He walked straight past him. Caminiti inside 50.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Feeds a handball on. Can he get it back again?
Saints could have done some damage there. They surely should have done more there. Yeah, it's not great. If you compare this, if you compare Fremantle here with, for example, Geelong the other day, not good when you got more behinds than goals. Not good at all.
Find a level here, find a gear. Jordan, this is getting critical now.
Jackson to Marshall. Marshall, a secondary knock. Sarong to Aish to Wilson. Put Young under the heat. God.
Holding. What's going on?
I think they've done that really well in the game.
Here's a big chance. Here's a big chance to get 6 points here for St Kilda. That moustache is bloody ridiculous. What do they look like?
Zane Cordy, game 119, first game for the Saints. Only ever kicked 12 goals.
Goal. There's the 6 points. In you go. Saints take us a bigger lead now. Oh, 14-point lead. They're outside of the 2 goals now. So a 14-point lead with 9 minutes and 19 to go. Saints are are winning this at the moment. I don't think they necessarily deserve to win it, but their kicking has been more accurate in the end here.
The way they're going about it, they're only minutes away from a famous victory.
It's not good. It's not good. Freo should really, I think, I said on paper, and so I would say performance-wise, for most of the game, Fremantle have been the better team. But it's what matters on the scoreboard, and it's 66-52 to Saints.
And Fife not even on at the moment. They need 3 goals in a hurry. He's not in the middle and he's not forward. Hunter Clark. Owens. Young.
What can Fremantle find? 9 minutes to go right now. On the counter-attack, Fremantle playing it up. Oh, can't keep hold of the ball.
That one was. He just lost his footing and body slammed him in the end.
Switkowski looked up but had some tall trees to kick through. Heads to the pocket. Jackson's down there.
No, straight over the head. Straight over the head.
He had another terrific game. Kel Wilkie.
They've gone inside forward 50 10 times in this last quarter, Freo, and only kicked 4 points.
They've got to do more, Freo. If they want to get back into this, they have got to do more.
Darcy and Marshall. That's been a great battle. Thumps it down. Schultz nearly trapped it.
It's scrappy. It's scrappy.
Could almost rush it. It's nice not to Crouch, to Bartel. Straight to Young.
This is a player, as we saw before, that can find a target. He's got a move for him in that forward 50.
Just about nailed it.
Pulls the kick to the leaders. 3 Saints go up.
Come on, Dockers.
Wood. O'Meara.
I want it to be within 1 goal in this last minute of the game. With just under 8 minutes left. Oh, he definitely went into the... It wasn't a push, but he used his hip to completely disjoint him there, didn't he? 66-52. 7:45 left. Ah, it's a poor pass again. This has summed up the game. It has summed up the game. Just awful passing of the ball. There you go, and again, awful passing.
We've done well here, Fremantle. Fife trying to come back on. Cox trying to come back on.
This would certainly be my key points after the game with both the managers. Is that the passing hasn't been good enough. The receivers, players without the ball, have not been finding enough space. Not been good. Not been good.
Even more important now. Owens buffeted it out of it. Ryan thumps it back.
It's a big ball up.
Gets back. Hands on it. Catches Switkowski. Darcy. Sarong. Bouncing ball inside 50.
Just no one can keep possession of the ball, can they? I'm sorry. I'm going to keep saying coach managers just to annoy you now. Just to annoy you, Cal.
He's had a splendid last term. To Higgins. To Steele.
Just got to make sure they've got extra numbers. If they go long, got to have the numerical supremacy. A couple of times St Kilda have blasted away and seen it turn around with extra numbers for Freo.
Cordy got up.
Nope.
Gresham the crumb. Philippo. Gresham. Houses his way to
I will. I'll do my best to. I will do my best to.
Pierce. Henry.
Dockers are sort of wedged in their own 50 at the moment. They're just going with a big kick out. It's a fairly decent kick as well, but Saints get the ball back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What can he do? What can he do? He's coming down the wing. Coming down the wing. Playing the big ball into the 50. Is he going for goal? No. Probably the wrong choice again there. Probably should have looked for one of his teammates. good opportunity for a counter-attack there as well, it was.
Higgins.
Outside five.
Finished 10th last year, the Saints. Been a big summer, new coach. They're 5.5 minutes away.
5 minutes and 19.
Fremantle need 3 goals.
They do need 3 goals. Fremantle have got to find something.
He talked about on his return to the club, coaching his old team against his old team, 66 to 52, but they're not home yet. Darcy thumps it down. Trapped by Burns to Steele. Gains meters. Stays in. Young.
Managers look after teams. For example, my wife is a manager. Charlie is a manager because she manages a shop, manages a team of staff. Just face it. Just face it. I'm right.
They're open on the open side, so
They didn't want to follow Fife up, but ultimately they had to. He's got one.
Fife's got it now. He looks around.
Tony, I did learn about old Siren Gate ages ago. I don't know when I did it. I've done so many bloody videos.
Back to Fife. Sits it long. Marshall got up there. Went for the fist. Frederick keeps it in.
Well, Dockers are trying this. That's a shirt pull. He's kick. Oh my word. Oh my word. It was right to say that the kicking of Dockers is awful. It is awful, isn't it? Ooh, Saints fans are fuming. Don't worry, because they'll give the ball back to you. So funny, St Kilda fans. I love these shots of the crowd because the Saints fans are fuming. Oh, tell me about it, Jake. I'm trying. I'm trying, man. Entertaining ones, no one watches.
As the rule reads, Stocker. Steele, the captain's leading them, goes long. Owens can't mark it. Pierce.
Ah, he's giving a free. Oh, Mitch gets a free. 3 minutes 30. I can't see Fremantle doing this now. I think time is running out. They've wasted chances. Oh my God, this is everything I talk about. I always say this. And he's just kicked the ball to the other team. It honestly amazes me how often this situation happens. You know, someone is playing the ball out of their own 50 and just gives it to the other team. It's awful. Absolutely awful. And this should kill the game.
1-6 from just inside the arc.
Only 1 point. 67-52. I still think it's enough now. 2 minutes 37 left of the clock. I think this is game over.
3 minutes. That's essentially the equation.
You're not going to chip your way around and get 2 goals, 3 goals they need now.
No, this is game over. I need an absolute miracle for anything to change here.
Close it off. Check the deck. Higgins attacks it one way, Chapman the other.
Hey, to be fair, Cal, I think I know better about this game than most of the managers do, it seems. Because the managers seem absolutely clueless. The players seem clueless as well, but...
Stocker crumbs it to Wilkie. Clark, Sinclair, Owens, they've got all the answers.
And that's the other kick they've found so well. When they're under pressure and the ball is in dispute inside their own defensive 50, they've found that exit kick. Been really composed, but a couple of really good efforts.
1 minute and 45 left. Dockers are still trying, but with no real outcome. Saints on the counter-attack again. Big ball. Oh, God. Oh, my word. God and Bennett, honestly. It's not good enough. Oh, good job there's padding on those posts, eh? Oh.
Almost to do the ruck work against Darcy. Been some sort of performance this from the Saints. Talked about their injury list. Got about 8 of their best players out of this lineup. Ross Lyon, the master coach, is back. No Max King, no Membry, Caulfield, Ross, Billings, Zach Jones, Windhagen.
1 minute 15.
All not available.
I know you should say, you know, fat lady, till the fat lady sings and all that, but I think the fat lady has sung.
Little paddle out to battle.
The fat lady has sung, right?
Switkowski to Jackson. Fans don't know how long left, but they're not far away from singing the song.
That's been an incredible victory based on just hard work, this one, Jordan.
Yep.
I mean, to keep Freo restricted to 7 goals is an enormous performance.
Sarong, what was it? Inside 50. But again, the Saints...
I'm sorry, the Saints didn't keep... I think that's wrong. Saints didn't keep Fremantle from, you know, only scoring 7 goals. No, Fremantle only scored 7 goals because they made wrong decisions, wrong choices. It was poor from Fremantle, and Saints were rubbish as well.
Most Saints fans that have made the trip are going to love this siren.
And that's what you want to see in your football side, don't you? You want to see effort. Yes, they've made some mistakes, but...
I'm not a Dockers fan. I don't care if Dockers lose. It doesn't bother me. I'm just disappointed by a poor quality performance by both teams.
But the captain has it. As the siren sounds.
I think the song's going to be extraordinary in the rooms.
The dawn of the new Saints under Ross Lyon.
There is the siren, and there is game over. As I said, just a poor performance from both teams. Fair play to Saints for winning it and pushing over the line in the last quarter, but not great. You know, not great at all. Definitely something to work on for both teams. Good job it is only round 1. And this is the thing with the league system in AFL is you just need to make the top 8. Top 4 obviously is great. Just need to make the top 8 to get with a chance of winning it. Obviously the odds are harder, but a weird one. A really, really weird game. It just lacked the quality. Just lacked quality. I'm going to turn this sound off now. Or when the Saints go marching in. Yeah, I said I think it just massively lacked quality in that final, as we say in football, in the final third. You know, it's poor choices, too many errors, definitely, Bill. Too many errors, but it's that final choice of pass that happened pretty much over and over and over again. You know, if you have the ball, you've got to be looking for players in space. You cannot keep kicking the ball into a group of players because you've. This is what I always say. It's about hedging your bets and thinking of the percentages. You know, you want to have it so it's a 90% chance that your player is going to make the mark. And there's too many times when, you know, it might be 1 on 2 for Christ's sake. So it's a 33% chance of winning the ball. I'm a little bit fed up of seeing that during AFL, to be honest, and I need to have words with someone about it. So if anyone can point me in the right direction, I would certainly like to be a coach of an AFL team and see what I could do. But there we have it. It is currently 8:15 in the morning over here in the UK. I'm going to go back to bed for a little bit, I think, because it was an early start and I am not good with early mornings. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button down below. Make sure you check out our recent videos. Make sure you check out any vlogs. Go to charlieandrob.com. We do have a website, and that will show you all of our vlogs. Or you can go just direct to Charlie and Rob on YouTube. Please do watch our videos. And yeah, have an amazing rest of your day, whatever's left of it. And I will catch you next time. And here's the awkward moment of me trying to find the button to turn the stream off. See you later, guys. Have a good